to my channel. Today we have another mukbang, because yeah. So if you have not seen my first video, I will put it in the description box so that you guys can watch it, Yes. So what I got for y'all today is some barbecue chicken because it's delicious. We also got some cornbread and some greens, and we gonna enjoy it. Grab some food so y'all can eat with me because, yeah. All right. So, let me take this bite. I'm using chopsticks because normal is so boring, y'all. So, today we're going to talk about the time my arm was basically paralyzed. So, one moment. It was like maybe, I think sometime last year. And my arm, well, my thumb actually, it started off with my thumb hurting, to like brush my teeth or close the car a certain way, close the car door a certain way. This is delicious. Shout out to you, Mom. Anyways, yeah, my thumb, it was kind of hurting. So, I let my dad know, and he was like, oh, it's probably just a sprain. And I was like, yeah, probably right, just a little sprain or something. Oh, I almost dropped my chicken. But, just like, okay, it's a little sprain, nothing you need to really go to the hospital for. We can just wrap it up or whatever. I just left it alone. Let's say about 2 weeks later, it started to hurt to like put on my shirt and, like button your shirt or button some pants or something. I thought that was crazy. So when my dad know again, I was like, Dad, it's starting to really hurt. Like, it's starting to hurt more. He's like, okay, just give it some rest. Go easy on it. But after that, after I told my dad, he still was like, it's just fine, that's what happens when you get it sprained and all those types of things. But then my whole hand got swollen. It was swollen. It was like, oh no. It was like, don't touch me with that hand at all. So then we waited a little bit, soaked it, see if it went down, but it didn't. A couple of days later, we finally went to the doctor, and they had me do x-rays. One moment. It's delicious. But yeah, they had me do some x-rays to see what was going on with my arm. And I was sitting there bawling out, like tears, just crying. Because I couldn't open my hand all the way. I couldn't do a thumbs up. I couldn't do any of that. Which really sucked. Oh my gosh, it really sucked. So, they got the x-rays and everything, And then we go back into the room, and my hand was like, it hurt so bad. Couldn't move it or nothing. It was just laying there, and it was like throbbing and it hurt. So they gave me some morphine. This was the second time I had morphine. So basically, the nurse, she had told me, she said, she told me that don't react to like, don't like, you know, go all crazy and everything when you see that how fast the morphine goes into your body. So I'm sitting there like, yeah, So now I'm thinking that she's joking. And then she puts the needle in, and it felt like there were tons and tons of weights on my body. It didn't hurt or anything. Wow. It did not hurt, but it felt so weird because I was just, you know, sitting there laughing and smiling, thinking that she's joking, and then when she puts it in, I'm just sitting there frozen because I feel like there are so many weights on my body, weights on my body. So I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And they're all just sitting there laughing because I thought it was hilarious. My mom was laughing and the nurse was laughing and I was shocked. I did not remember morphine being so fast and strong acting, and I couldn't feel anything, and it makes you so tired. It makes you so tired. I'm talking like you could just sit there 1 minute energized, like you just had 3 cups of coffee, and then you get it, and you're just sitting there so tired. And you know, they gave me some morphine, went back home. And it still hurt, not like after the morphine had like worn out, it still hurt so bad. So we had to go back to the hospital. Then they drew blood. Now, I'm not a huge fan of needles. I always hated needles when I was younger. So I was trying my best to hold myself together because they were like, okay, just don't look. And I was like, no, I need to look to make sure you're doing it right. You know, I'm over here tripping. And it did hurt. You know, it hurt, yeah. But it wasn't like as bad as I thought it was. Almost dropped the chicken bone. But I was my dramatic self, of course, over the top, was sitting there thinking it was the worst thing ever. Yeah, me being dramatic. So, you know, they took some blood tests and they all came back negative. So what that means is that all the tests they ran came back as negative, meaning I didn't have it. So then they recommended me to, I don't even remember what it's called. I think like a neurologist or something. I specialize in like bones and stuff, but this is good, man. So we go to that lady, and she oh gosh, sorry. And she says that there is really nothing going on, and basically she didn't know what was wrong with me. So, you know, I'm like, wow, that's great. So she actually sends me back to the ER where we first started, which just irritated us all because I was like, wow, you don't know what's wrong with me. Then they finally were able to recommend a doctor that specializes in the nerves and stuff. So basically, she told me, and let me tell you, this was a 3-month-long pain. And she tells me that I've had this before. This man in my office, he couldn't sit down or anything. So he said it hurt him to sit down. They gave him this medicine or whatever. It basically cured that. But she was saying how it was made up in his head. So I was sitting there in my head. So you're telling me that I made this 3-month injury up? I just made it up out of the blue? I was so mad because it felt like she was saying I was lying. So it was crazy. But she did also tell me, she told me that if because like my arm was stuck in like the, you know, that position where like people with broken limbs, they were like stuck in that position. So she said that if I didn't, she said if I didn't stretch it out, it could be stuck like that. So I had to stretch it out in water every day. I had to squeeze a stress ball every day. And that sucked. So, yeah, that's that. So, that was the story about my chicken arm. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like this video, make sure you click the notification bell, and make sure you subscribe. Now, like I said, if you have not seen the video, please do not worry, it will be in the description box. We're doing things professional. But, thank you so much for watching. This has been Niyah. Thank you for tuning in. Bye, guys!